guys, what's going on? Back at you with Super Bowl 43. And I want you guys to really just pay attention. The NFL is just making fun of us, just throwing this stuff in our face. Just pay attention before the game even starts. Take a look at Kurt Warner and Ken Wisenhunt and look at how angered they look. Look at how upset and distraught they look. They don't even look like they want to be there. And then you flip the camera over, you look at Mike Tomlin and Hines Ward, they're basically laughing at us. They're looking directly at the camera, basically mocking us. Basically just showing us how fake this stuff is and how they're declared the winners beforehand. If you don't believe me, let the tape show you. And the theatrics, yeah. Make it look like it's real. Look at this guy. Look, does that face look like any resemblance of a guy that looks happy at all? He looks like he's about to cry. Like, I'm not trying to be funny, guys. Like, I want to declare that. Like, this is not meant to be funny. This is not meant to be comedic. This is real. Like, this man looks like he's about to cry right now. Look at his eyes. Like, really dissect this. Look at his lips. Look at, like, he's literally trembling. It's like he got some news 5-10 minutes prior that he had to lose. Like, we know these games are rigged, but they don't tell these players these things until it's time, because they don't want them to be all messed up for 2 weeks giving podium speeches knowing the outcome. They tell these guys probably, like, right before they're about to walk on, dude, you got to tank this or else. And you wonder why this guy was still around for so long getting paid, because he threw this game, man. And now let's take a look at Ken Wisenhunt. Look at this guy, and look at Wisenhunt. He doesn't look any better. This guy even, I don't know who this is, but he looks pretty sad too. But look at Wisenhunt. He looks pissed. You're in the Super Bowl, dude. Look alive. Look like you have a pulse. This guy looks so angered, like someone pissed in his Cheerios. Now look at these guys. Look at Hines Ward. Look at Mike Tomlin. That's a face of joy. That is just like, you just got the best news ever. You know you're about to be a champion. Look at it. He's got his arm around his shoulder. He's smiling. Like, he's loose right now. And then look at this. Look at his smile. And then he looks right at him and smiles. He can't even contain it. Did you see that laugh? And the camera had moved off of him. They had to move the camera off him because they saw that he was about to laugh, guys. I want you guys to see this. Right there, he laughs right there, and the camera has to move because they're like, no, we can't let people see this. We can't let the world see Ken Wisenhunt looking so angered. But Mike Tomlin is ecstatic right now, laughing in their faces. It just looks very odd. At the very least, it looks odd. Now look at Ben Roethlisberger. He looks like he's ready to go. Compared to Kurt Warner, did you guys just see Ben? He looks ready to go, nodding his head. He looks like the Undertaker. He's about to take their souls. Let's look at this guy. Like, he's ready to. He doesn't even want to look at the camera because he already knows Tomlin just gave it away. He's looking at Tomlin laughing on the big screen right now. So he's like, oh, God. Okay, I see what it is. Now, here we go. Back to the game. He hikes it. Play action, wide open. He doesn't even look there because he wants the second level. Look at how 29 is nowhere near him. That's Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie, guys. He's supposed to be their first-round pick, 4.3 speed, all the bells and whistles, all that. That's on-trail roll. They have a really good secondary, but couldn't cover there, right? Look at Hines Ward wide open. They don't even go there. Look at this terrible defense on Heath Miller. Already, Pittsburgh is just giving it to them. I didn't understand how Arizona made the Super Bowl to begin with. All right, here we go. Play action. What's he going to do? Was he going to run it in? He gets hit, and he gets in. They had to let Ben get a touchdown and run one in, so he's the hero. They had to let Big Ben be the hero. Let's watch the point of attack. I know he's a big guy, but he's still a quarterback, man. He's a quarterback. You got to bring it to him right here. Look at this big guy. That's Darnell Dockett. That's a defensive lineman, and he couldn't really bring him to terms. Like right there, he's not really like bringing all of his body. This is a 355-pound man, guys. Darnell Dockett. That's a big time man. He's got 100 pounds on Ben. If he really wanted to, he would pull him back, but he wasn't pulling. He was just going for a ride, guys. I didn't see any of his tricep muscles. Let's look at it. Let's see if his tricep muscles are at use, because that will show us if he tried to pull. Like, let's see if you see any kind of tricep muscles being like used on here, because that is really the indication. And I literally do not see triceps. I see no triceps. So that tells me he just went for the ride and let him score. But we know it's fake, but it's just more proof. Yeah, we know. Let's see another angle. Look at Darnell. Look at his triceps. They're not illuminating at all, because he's not pulling him back. He just went for a ride. If Darnell Dockett wanted to, he could have pulled him back, but he didn't try to. So now they're showing us old highlights of Big Ben doing this against the Seahawks. That wasn't in. You can tell he wasn't in. I don't know why they're showing this. It's kind of annoying. All right. That's very annoying that they just did that. That kind of messed up the field study. Or the film study, I mean. I think they're going to give it to him. Oh, they don't? They don't give it to him because they got 3 points. All right, they didn't give it to him. So Big Ben back to drop. It looked like he scored, but, it's all about the numbers, guys. How does he know he can go that way? See, this is all just for theatrics. That play was drawn up like that, just to make Big Ben look like he's great. But they practiced that play. That's how he knew he was able to cut up like that. Like, there's no way as a quarterback you would know you can do that. That's absurd. All right. Look at this guy right here, not fill the gap, making it look like he's doing something, but he's not. He just sits on someone's back and pushes. Like, no one's really trying to stop this play. This is absurd. Look at this guy. He runs into his own teammate's back instead of filling this alley right here. If this guy fills this alley, he can meet the running back. But instead, he's pushing his own teammate's back, doing nothing. That's on-trail roll, guys. Doing nothing to stop the play. But you guys act like these guys put it all on the line. Is that putting it all on the line? In the Super Bowl, you're pushing at your teammate back, not even filling a gap. Is that putting it on the line? Play action. We got Kurt Warner here, who knows he has to throw this game. That's why he's taking so long. Look at that. Kurt Warner doesn't really throw like that, but he had a wide open guy. He had to throw this one. 2 guys next to each other like that. Like, come on, guys. That's fake. You would never have 2 defenders next to each other, ever. Look at Troy. Troy falls down for no reason. We got Polamalu on his ass for no reason. 2 guys right next to each other. I don't know what type of defense this is. This is just like goofball football. This is that goofball football they're throwing at us. So you got a safety and a linebacker on the same level. Let me guess, he's not fast enough. Just to make Entrell Roll look good. Oh, I guess they did give him that touchdown because it's 10-0. So they gave him that touchdown, I guess. Let me see where this is high pointed. This guy is going for the ball, but he's not really jumping. He didn't really jump. You see how he just puts his arms up and he doesn't really jump? Because he has to give that touchdown up, guys. He's not really trying to defend it. He's making it appear as if he's defending, but he's not really defending. It happens all the time. We call him out on this channel. That was a fault. That was an encroachment. I don't think they're going to call it. Up. Ben threw that right at his hand and picked off. That one looked orchestrated almost. It's almost like he aimed at his hand. Carlos Dansby. I remember that guy was on a lot of different teams. Yeah, but Big Ben just threw that right at him. The hand, I mean, anyway. All right, here we go. Look at this. How is this guy wide open in the middle? How is there no assignment on this? They're in a zone. So the middle linebacker plays too much on that guy. The middle linebacker should have been splitting the difference. This guy should have been in between the two guys so he could have played both of them. Now he's hovered on this guy, and now this guy's wide open. And Troy, he could have been a little bit in between them too. They both made a mistake on that. They both should have been splitting the difference a little bit more. And then they could possibly make the play. And I even think the strong safety should have come down a little more. So it's a zone blitz, drop back. And this is, yep. All right, so this is the Harrison play. Let's watch this develop. So it looks like Pittsburgh is blitzing the house, but they do a zone blitz drop back. So look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It looks like they're bringing 7 guys, and they only got 5 guys in coverage. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 guys in coverage, unless there's someone. Hold on, let's count all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right. So they got 11 and 4 guys in coverage, it looks like. Maybe it looks like they're sending all 7 guys, maybe 8 guys, but look what they do. They drop back 2 of them, so they're only bringing 5. Because 2, 4, 6 guys, so that leaves 5 left. They only brought 5 guys. They tricked them. But Kurt Warner, he sees it, though, because he can see. He's already looking left. So he knows. He looks over. He sees him. He literally sees him. He sees the guy. That route is not there. It's not open. He knows it's not open. The only place to go is over here. So he literally did this on purpose, guys. That's why he was crying earlier, because he knew he had to give up some plays. Arizona could have easily beaten Pittsburgh. Throws it right to him. They probably practiced that one. That's a play that they practiced. They probably had Arizona at the goal line and were saying, we're going to make it look like we're going to blitz the house and we're going to drop Harrison back, and then you just throw it right at him. But Anquan, make sure you get close to make it look real, you know. They got to make it look real. Look at this. None of these guys can catch him. Are you kidding me? Fitzgerald half-asses it. Like, stop, man. That's so fake. Oh, man. They have to make Jerome Harrison look like the hero of the day. Here we go. This is a good angle to see it. So you see his vision. He's looking this way. He sees everything right now. He can see everything. Look at his eyes. His eyes are there the whole time. It's not even like he looked right and then looked back left. He's looking this way the whole time. He can see that, guys. He literally is looking there the whole time. Like, you really think he's going to be wide open for a slant like that? Like, come on, bro. Like, he literally just threw that right at him. It wasn't even close. Notice how he didn't put any zip on it either. He put it like real soft so he would be able to catch it. That's disgusting. And then Fitzgerald tackles him and makes sure he goes underneath him to keep him up, so it's a touchdown. So we know that's going to be a touchdown. Yep. All right, let's get to the third quarter. All right, here we go. What the hell is that? So you guys see Kurt Warner just tanking the game now? But like, what is he doing? Just hold the ball. The terrible block by the running back. Do you guys see how he drops his head down? Watch the running back drop his head and completely whiff on the block. So he whiffs. Whoops. I don't know what that was. That was weird. All right, watch the running back. He whiffs on the block, completely whiffs, and then look at Warner. Like right there, he should just hold the ball and just take the sack. But he tries to come up, leaves the ball out, and then loses it. Looks like he threw it down. Let's see what they call here, though. I don't know what they're gonna call. He should have, right there. He should have just put it together, hold it, and just take the sack. But it looks like he throws it on purpose. I don't know if they're gonna call us. Like, I don't know what they're gonna call here. Incomplete. He got lucky. That could have been a fumble. But he got lucky there. All right. He should have just taken the sack and held the ball with two arms. In that situation, that's what you have to do. Look at Darnell Dockett. Gets clipped. Look at these guys not really trying to get him. And then he just short throws it away. Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Let's see. Yeah, he did that on purpose. Carlos Dansby, why would you ever do that? He threw the ball. Just let him throw it. Why do you have to hit him? Because you want to give him those penalty yards. That's why. Now they get a fresh set of downs and a field goal. How nice. They must be running those numbers real nice. It's almost incredible that it happens like that. And then he turns his shoulder and he runs over the kicker. Are they going to call that? Yep. See? That's how you know this stuff is fake. They literally just did two penalties back to back. He roughs the passer, the dude throws the ball, takes 3 steps, and then runs into him. Okay, and then they stop him. They hold him to a field goal. Cool. They hold him to a field goal, and then this guy comes and does this. Like, what are you doing? Like, were you told to do this? This guy was told to do this. Like, this is not something that anyone does. He runs into the guy. Like, he pretends like he's stumbling to make it look like he stumbled, but he really just ran into him. Like, we all see it. Like, you're not fooling anyone. Like, we're not stupid. You clearly just ran into him. Now he raises his arm up like, oh, I didn't do anything. Bro, you know you did something. You're the criminal here. You are the perpetrator. And this is a terrible call. You can tell they were just trying to run some clock off and just get another field goal. This is ridiculous. Why would you run a QB draw here? Like, Ben was mobile-ish, but he's not going to just run by the whole defense. This is a bad call. If you're going to run the ball, just run it with your running back. Like, I don't like this. And then you get your quarterback hit. I don't like that. Just to get a field goal again. Okay. This was like a slowish type game. Wide open. Look at number 22, guys. What type of defense is this where number 22, look at him. What is he doing? Is that a cover 2, no defense show? I don't know what he's doing. Like, he sees he's there. That ball is clear as day in the air. He's not doing anything to try to get there. Look at him. He's not even trying to get there. I don't know. I just don't know what to say about that. Look at this. No one guards the running back. These plays are key plays that they just draw up in certain moments. Look at this. Everyone picks up there. They all pick up there. But where's the linebacker that has the running back? Where is the linebacker that has the running back? Or did they leave a man free? They might have just... All right. I think what they did there on purpose, they went man blitz, but only had 4 guys in coverage and blitzed the free man. They took a risk, and just didn't cover the running back, which is a huge mistake. I would never advise anyone doing this. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. If my math serves me correctly, someone just made a mistake here. There's supposed to be someone on the running back because there's only 5 guys rushing. If there were 6 guys rushing, then that still wouldn't make sense. It would have to be 7 guys rushing. So, like, I don't know how this running back gets wide open. It doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense how we can get wide open like this. They just look at this. They parted the Red Sea. Look at that. You see how this linebacker clears the middle? Palomado clears the middle. Like, they're not trying to guard the middle. They're giving up this big play on purpose. And then, look, this guy's already looking to block. That guy's already looking to block. Look at 22, the idiot again. To look at 22 giving us all he can give. Not. That was bad. Look at this guy not even trying to play the ball. He's just standing there just to be in the vicinity. With no amenity. Look at this. He's in the vicinity with no amenity. Like, that's doing nothing. You're 2 yards away. You're not jumping. You're not contesting. You're just there just to be there. Like, honestly, anyone in the stands or anyone watching this video can do what this guy did. You can just stand there and watch the guy catch the ball and then let him run by and then take an angle up the field and then finally tackle him. I don't know. I think anybody watching this tape can do what he just did there. Now what's this flag? The flags are coming out because they need them to score. See how this league works? Look at it. Look at this pass interference. Dude has his hand all over him and then lets go at the last second. And does nothing to stop this. You see how fake the NFL is, guys? This guy, look at 24 the whole time. This is manufactured. He sees the ball coming. The ball's in the air. And then he turns away. Like, who would ever do that, guys? He saw the ball was thrown and he turned his head away from the ball. Look, right now, he's facing in. He sees the ball right now, guys. The cornerback is looking at the ball. You follow me, right? So now that he sees the ball, why would you ever turn your head away if you're trying to make a play on the ball? Wouldn't you keep looking at the ball and then try to high point it and take the ball? Or would you turn your head away and not know where the ball is so the guy can catch the ball? The first answer is the correct answer. So now he chose to turn his head away and thought it would be easier to locate the football, while the other guy has eyes on it the whole time and knows where it is. So which guy do you think is going to win? The guy that sees the ball, or the guy that's trying to guess where the ball is going and doesn't see the ball? It's kind of crazy, but that shows you how it's fake. Because if that's a real scenario, number 24 is going to look inside the whole time and look the ball in. He's not going to look right there. He's looking at it. You see him? Literally, the camera is showing it right there. He sees the quarterback is throwing it. He's got eyes on the quarterback right here. You can see it. He has eyes on the quarterback. The quarterback is throwing the football. He's still looking, and the quarterback is still throwing the football. He's still looking. The ball is in the air. The ball is right here, and he's looking. He's got eyes on it. He literally has eyes on it, looking at it. He's looking at the football, but he does this. He turns away. Now look at him. Now he's looking at us. He's looking at his mom in the TV screen. He's like, hey, Mom, watch me get mossed. And then this man Fitzgerald just mosses him with the magnet. Yeah, that's a magnet. That ball is not moving at all. He's trying to shift it down and the ball's not moving. That was always going to happen, guys. They got to make these Super Bowls very interesting. It's interesting or nothing, guys. It's interesting or go home. It's got to be interesting or you got to go home. probably, I forget how this happens. They're probably going to score, and then Pittsburgh scores. All right, look at how terrible and lame that looked. Look at this guy. Look at how half-assed he dives at this ball to make it look like, oh, let me make it look like I'm giving maximum effort. But really, the ball is passing him. He's using the wrong arm. He should be using this arm to bat down, and the right arm should be around this guy's waist. If you can't do that, you shouldn't be diving for the ball, because this happens. Because if you can't do what I said, you're not in position to make the tackle. So that means you're gambling. And he took the worst gamble ever. The ball was already past him, and he went wrong arm, long arm, and missed. So that puts your whole team in a bind. Guys just do anything they want to do. They just do their own thing. Like, it's NFL football, and the guys are making day one mistakes. Look at this running back open, but it looks like Palomalu sees it, and it's underthrown. 4th down. What are they going to do? Kick it? Oh, they punted. Make Pittsburgh go the length. Oh, I think this is the Santonio Holmes Super Bowl, isn't it? Post route, Santonio. Yeah, they got to make Santonio look good. Let's look at how the DB... They call something here, but let's look at how the DB doesn't even break on the post. Look at this DB right here. He doesn't even really try to play the ball. This is Dominic Rodgers-Cromartie, and that's how you play the ball? Safety. They called it safety. Because he held the guy, and he did hold him. If you hold the guy in the end zone, they call it safety. And that was a manufactured play, a manufactured call. That's the NFL for you guys. Sacrifice it all. At any lengths, the NFL would do anything to give you an interesting Super Bowl at the very least. At the very least, they'll give you an interesting Super Bowl. Now look at this. Look at 24. Why are you jamming him? He's already breaking inside. If anything, just run and break with him. Because now you're jamming, you're going to end up lunging forward and losing balance. See? You see how he lost his balance? And now you can't recover. Now you're reaching. And you're looking ridiculous. He's going to score. But you could tell that was a fake. That was fake, though. You could tell that this was like one of those plays they practiced. And Ike Taylor was always going to do this. They talked about it. He's probably going to say, I'm going to jam you and fall a little bit. But they knew this was going to happen like this, guys. It's an all-out man blitz. He's looking there the whole time. He doesn't even turn his head anywhere. Look at 24. He lunges forward, lost his footing, throws a dot, and then this guy is too slow. Look at all these guys. Notice how they're 4 corners. Why would this safety be over here, and why would this safety be so far out? It doesn't make sense. This safety would be here, and this safety would be here. But you see how they make those guys spread all the way to the sideline just so he can run up the middle? That's how stupid the NFL is. That's so dumb. Because if those safeties were where they were supposed to be, on the hashes or like 2 yards outside of it, they would have been right there already. That's the crazy part. And now these guys aren't really running to get them. They're making it seem like they're running, but they're not. This is part of the script. Let Arizona take the lead for the Steelers to make you lose in the end. That's all that's going to happen. We know it. You know it. Look at Tomlin. He doesn't even look mad or upset because he knows what's going to happen. He's like, all right. It's part of the script. It's part of the script. Look at Ike Taylor. Like, it shows you perfectly what he did wrong. He opens. Just watch 24. Watch what he does. Jams right there. You shouldn't have jammed. You should have just kept running with him. So he jams, and now he loses his footing, and you're going to see 3 false steps. 1, 2, 3. And then now he's running now. And now he's out of position. It's too late now. You got your 3 steps behind because you did 3 false steps on that jam. Now you can't do anything about it. And then let me show you the depth on the safeties that I was talking about. And they were always misaligned. From the snap of the ball. See, this is a fake play. You're never lined up this far from the hashes. As a safety, You would never line up. First of all, you wouldn't line up 30, 25 yards deep. First of all, they would be like here. They'd be 15 yards deep at most. And they'd be maybe 5 yards off the hash. Like right here is where they would be. Not there. This guy, same thing. He'd be like right here. At the very most. I'd like them even over here. Like this deep. But the point is, they'd be over here. They wouldn't be this far and this wide on the numbers. That's not where anyone lines up. That's just to give the spacing for my man to run up the middle so he can't get caught. That's all that is, guys. It's not real football. And then look at how the safeties both run out to chase the out pattern. Like, as if they would ever be able to make a play on that. Like, no. The corners would jump that. They would take that. They would take that. And the safeties would stay over the top still. Until this guy would press up. You wouldn't just come upfield chasing an out pattern. And they both do it. And that's just to give this guy enough room to get this. That's all that is, guys. It's not real football. That's completely fake. Like, no one would ever play that like that if they're really trying to win, if it's real football. You see how Troy's mad? Because he knows it's not real football. That's ridiculous. This is all just to make their offense look great. Oh, Big Ben gets away from another rush. Oh, let's make him look as great as possible. Completion. Yeah, it's all about Big Ben and Santonio Holmes. You guys didn't know? It's all about them. No one else matters. Pump fake, and he gets away from another rush. See? It's all about Santonio and Big Ben to go up the field. They're unstoppable. It's like WWE. Let's make these guys look great and special. Let's make them immortalized for the drive. Immortalized in history. That's like his fourth straight catch. Third or fourth. No one can guard him. You see what I mean? It's all about Santonio Holmes. Boom. It's all this was about. Santonio and Mr. Big Ben. Is it this play or the next play where he gets that? It's this play, isn't it? Yep. Yeah, they practiced this one. This is a practice magnet play. We're going to get another angle on that. But we already know this drive was all about Big Ben and Santonio Holmes looking great. How great that is. Alright, let's look at this. 3 guys in the area. So there's 3 guys there. First guy jumps way too soon. You literally see him jumping before the ball even hits the end zone. So he jumped. This guy right here jumps way too soon. So he would have been able to bat it down. And then let's see if this guy does anything on this guy. Let's see what those 2 guys do. So that guy jumps too soon, misses it. And then this guy and that guy do nothing. They're just in the picture. So they do nothing at all to stop this. And no one pushes him. No one does anything to stop him. The Super Bowl's on the line, guys. And this is what you do. You don't push him out of the way. You don't defend the ball. You don't do anything. And then this guy jumps way too soon. You see him jumping already. Actually, no, that was the other guy. This guy right here. Like, why'd you jump so soon? You could tell he mistimes his jump on purpose. Alright, so then now he's landing as it's coming. And then these 2 other guys are just standing there. And then, at the very least, you would think this guy would push him out of bounds and keep him from getting his feet in, right? Wrong. He doesn't do anything. He just lets him catch it, and then he falls on him. He does a lackluster elbow. That's not pushing anyone. That's not doing anything. You're not even stripping at the ball. But you're telling me that's real? 3 guys in the area just to make it look like he's incredible, and not one person can make a play on the ball? Why is there 3 guys in that area anyway? That's what I want to know. Why are there 3 guys in that? What type of defense would have 3 men in the corner of the end zone to begin with? I don't know any defense that would have it like that. But that's how they wanted it. They wanted to make it look like he's so great and he can score on 3 guys and that he's unstoppable. That's what the NFL wanted, guys. Now let's look at the last 29 seconds. What is he gonna do with it? He's gonna complete it. Do they have no more timeouts? They need a touchdown though, so they stop the clock. What happens there? Looks like I thought that was a false start. I don't know why he's trying to run. Right there, he kind of screwed himself. Yep, he shouldn't have done that. He screwed himself. He should have just thrown it. He tried to do too much. Game's over. And that's the way the cookie crumbles, guys. Unless they call. Yeah, that's it. Look at Santonio Holmes. They just made him look great. And this is what the NFL does. They pick someone to immortalize, and they make them look spectacular.